Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the TED Show. Super excited to have this Lake Nona gem on the show with us today. It's Evelyn Cardenas. She is with the Central Florida Auto Dealer Association, and we're going to talk about the Central Florida International Auto Show, which is coming up really soon. We have a lot of information to cover. The car, you guys are all car aficionados. I'm super excited to learn more about it and learn more about Evelyn. Evelyn, welcome to the show. How are you today?
Doing well. Thank you for having me.
I'm excited to have you. Shout out to Viviana for the introduction. We do a lot
Yes.
with the Lake Nona Regional Chamber of Commerce. So a plug for them too, because they're so supportive of our industries in our area. Before we went live, I told you that the audience loves to know a little bit about you and origin story. So give us a 411 on Evelyn.
Well, let me tell you, I'm not a native Floridian. I actually grew up in Chicago where it was cold and Christmas was white. We don't have any white Christmases here, so I kind of miss the white, but I don't miss the cold. So,
Freezing cold
you know,
there. Woo.
yes, 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 yes. But I love Orlando. I love everything that's happening here. I live close to Lake Nona. I love it. I get to play with the cars now. I get to work with the car dealers, but my background is mostly education and startups and IT innovation. So very different what I'm doing, but you know what? Cars are computers on wheels. They're
Yeah.
so smart. And so it's just kind of all blended together.
I love that. So tell me, did you always have a passion for cars? Was this kind of a, because paths come up, opportunities come up. Was this an opportunity that came up and you're like, yeah, I can do that?
I think the thing that drew me about this position was the innovation in the vehicles, right? Because like I said, they've gotten smarter. I did grow up around cars. My dad was a mechanic in Chicago. But I was part of a big family, so five girls, one boy. My brother got to play more with the cars than we did, but we were always around them. It was always fun.
I love it. And then I think a lot of people don't know, unless you're super into cars, what CFADA is. So can you kind of give us a background and what CFADA's function is?
Yeah, so you're right. People don't know what the Central Florida Auto Dealers does, and that's okay, right? So I always say we're kind of like the chamber for the auto dealers, the new franchised auto dealers, right? So everything the chamber does for businesses is what we do for the auto dealers. We help them with training, networking, legislative, anything in the industry, any changes. We're pretty much their partner, their business partner, kind of like the chamber does for small business.
I love that. I did not know that at all. I
Hmm.
just know that you all are always involved in some sort of amazing car show, some sort of like with all the updated cars, even some of the like the way that you all put on events or participate in events is always attractive. I see hundreds and thousands of people going out to the different
Hmm.
events you have, and you have one coming up. It's the Central Florida International Auto Show.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So it officially opens on Friday morning. Okay. So we have a lot of great things planned. This year, we've got more of an EV focus, a sustainability focus. A lot of our cars are going electric. We've got the Hyundai Ioniq 5. We've got two of them. They're going to be there ready to be test driven. Kia EV6. We've got a couple of BMWs that are for test drive. We've got an indoor EV test track, but we've got tons of cars on the floor and cars outside, gas powered, of course, because we still love gas,
Yeah.
but electric or hybrid, if that's your thing. And we've got arcimotos, which you'll see they're the auto cycle you see driven around in Lake Nona a
Yeah,
lot, actually all of
yes.
Orlando. And Beep is going to be there with their autonomous shuttle. We've got some motorcycles that are also going to be out there for test drive. So we've got something for everyone. If you like cars, come and look at what's new. If you're in the market for a new car, come and look at what's hitting the market. You may be able to go to a dealership and order it. And if you want to spend some time with the family, you know what? It's always fun. And to me, this is the funnest part of the year.
I agree. I think it is a family event, but because
It
kids love
is.
cars too, they love them, and I think you grow up and you have your wish list of your car. You have the car you think is the coolest, and with the technology changing so quickly on cars, it's so cool to be able to see the most recent, the most updated technology offerings at the shows. Where is the show at?
Orange County Convention Center. We open officially 10 a.m. every day. It closes at around 9 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, 6 p.m. And we do have test drives for the kids. So the little electric cars, we do have those on the floor, and we are giving 3 of them away. So if you need a present for your child and you want to get into the drawing, you might win a car.
Nice. So how long does it last? Is it just this weekend?
Yes, just this weekend.
So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It kicks
Yes,
off Friday, which can't believe is tomorrow at
yes.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
And so what do you want people to take from it when they leave? Obviously, you have a passion for it. I love it. You can hear it in your voice. And that's what gets people excited. That's why we do shows like this, to get people excited,
Mhm.
to know that the organizers or the planners behind it are equally as excited as you are to go out to shows like that. But when people leave, is the expectation, hey, I've got an idea for my next car. What do you want people to get from it when they leave?
This event, it's about spending time with the family and it's about showing the innovation that's out there. In my car, I love the fact that I can hands free talk on the phone, I can text hands free. My car is reading messages to me. And recently, I discovered that it actually reads in Spanish. So I got a text message in Spanish and the car read it in Spanish. And I was like, whoa, I didn't know you were bilingual. So it was pretty cool. And
That's
it's just, yeah. And so in our advertising, we've taken the angle of the family assistant or your car being the personal assistant. Because reality is, in addition to all the great safety features that our vehicles have, because there's a ton of safety features, they're also helping us, right? So we spend a lot of time in our cars and they're helping us manage our life, manage our kids. They've got, some of them have Alexa, some of them have other voice assistants. And so, just come out and see what's out there. And if you're in the market, you can always go to your dealership and get it. And if you're not in the market, that's okay. When you're ready, you can go get it. One thing I do want to mention as well is I love when families come out and I see the kids getting in the cars and feeling out the seats and stuff like that. And it's so much fun because when we buy a vehicle for a family, everybody has input. And this is the opportunity to see how your kids like the vehicle and how they're going to fit and if it's going to fit your lifestyle.
so cool. I remember going to them as kids. I remember going to a
Yeah.
lot of them around town for sure. So I'm excited for this one. It is starts tomorrow, 10 a.m. What's the best way for them to find out all the details about this weekend Central Florida International Auto Show?
OrlandoAutoShow.com is our official website. You can go there, get all the information, purchase tickets. You can also purchase tickets in person at the Orange County Convention Center. We are doing cashless again, as we've been doing, since COVID hit back in 2020. So we're completely cashless, but you can get the tickets on site on your phone in the website OrlandoAutoShow.com.
Fantastic. What a joy to have you on the show. You all, we haven't done a car oriented show in a very long time. And I was so excited when Viviana said, hey, you need to meet Evelyn. What a joy to have you on. I love people who can talk about what they do with passion, and you certainly do. It's the Central Florida International Auto Show. Go to orlandooutoshow.com. Or, of course, you can reach out to me or Evelyn. We'll get you to the right place. But it starts tomorrow. That is December 2nd at 10 a.m. at the Orange County Convention Center and goes through the weekend. Thank you so much for being on the show, Evelyn. That was fun.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll see you soon. This is a perfect thing to get out, bring your family. You're always looking for something different to do, and you know you
Yep.
love the cars. So get out, go to Orlando